Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to cook vegetable soup, also known as riro in Yoruba style. Very easy and simple to make. So if you want to see how I achieve this, keep watching. Here are the list of ingredients we'll be using. For protein, I'm using a mixture of goat meat and beef, stockfish, dried fish, chopped onions, Kpomo, periwinkle, red oil, mixture of bell pepper and tete, and finally our vegetable. First, we start by cooking the meat. Add the meat into a pot. Then add onions, followed by the fresh pepper. Add salt and seasoning cubes. Cover and allow it to cook until it releases its natural juice. While that is cooking, let's prepare the fish. Pour hot water over the dried fish to soften it, then carefully remove the bones. If this is your first time here, I want to especially thank you for clicking to watch my videos. And please don't make it your last. Please help me to hit that subscribe button. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Support your girl, okay? And to my returning subscribers, I don't take your love for granted. Thank you all so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Now back to the meat. Once the meat has released its juice, open the pot and add some extra water that will cook the meat until it becomes tender. Then go ahead and add your stockfish so they can cook together and absorb all the few minutes later, the meat is fully cooked. I added the Kpomo last because it's already soft and I don't want it to become too tender. However, if you are using hard Kpomo, you can add it earlier at the same time as the stockfish. Add the dry fish, cover and continue cooking. And here is our blended pepper. Moving on, I will be prepping the vegetables. The vegetable I'm using for this soup is tete, also known as green vegetable. If you don't have access to this, you can use regular spinach, which will give you a great result. The vegetable has already been washed, so I will go ahead and cut it into smaller chunks. Next is blanching the vegetable, which is very important if you really want to achieve that perfect riro texture. It also helps to remove excess water and keeps the leaf fresh and vibrant green for long after cooking. Blanching is very simple. Just pour hot water over the vegetable, let it sit for 5 seconds, then drain. After that, add cold water and leave it for about 15 seconds to stop the cooking process. And that's it. Finally, squeeze out the excess water and your vegetable is ready. This is also the best way to store your vegetables if you are not using them immediately. Back to our meat, it is fully cooked. I set that aside. Now let's make the soup proper. In a pot, add some oil and allow it to heat up for a few minutes. Add a little salt and enough onions. Then fry for about 3 minutes. Next, add your riro and continue frying. At this point, the aroma in your kitchen will be nose blinding. After about 3 minutes, add your pepper mix and fry for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, your stew base should look like this. Stir beautifully to combine, then go ahead and add your seasonings. Add your seasoning cubes first, followed by crayfish. If you observe carefully, I did not add any extra salt at this point because salt was already added earlier. You need to be careful when adding salt, especially since the meat was already cooked with salt. So always add salt after adding your meat, then taste and adjust if necessary. Now add the meat and stir well to combine everything beautifully. Cover and allow it to cook for a few minutes. After a few minutes, add your green vegetable bit by bit, depending on your preference, because some people prefer more of vegetable and less soup base, while others prefer more soup base and less vegetable. So add according to your taste. Stir well to combine. At this point, you may add little water if needed, but I personally prefer my vegetable soup very thick. Mix everything thoroughly so it is well incorporated. Taste and make some adjustments if necessary. Finally, I topped it up with periwinkle, which is optional. Cover and let it cook for a few minutes and your soup is ready. And voila, look at how beautiful and appetizing it looks. Do you love what you see? Please let me know if this video was helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to other viewers. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for your support. I'm enjoying this efforiro with hot fufu and it tastes absolutely delicious. This combination is so satisfying. Now, I want to ask you, which swallow will you personally prefer to enjoy this kind of efforiro soup with? Will you go for soft and stretchy fufu, smooth eba, pounded yam, or maybe semo? Let me know in the comment section. Also, I would love to know, do you prefer your vegetable soup thick with plenty vegetable, or you love it lighter with more of soup base? And do you like adding periwinkle like I did? Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.